This is On the Pitch with TJ Picks. He's Tijuana Raf, the top soccer capper in the game. Tune in to see how he builds his plays and get a sneak peek at the winning strategies he shares with his VIPs.
Tune into On the Pitch with TJ Picks and Tail Tijuana Raf today. Como siempre, apuesta con responsabilidad.
All right, guys, welcome back. Another episode of On the Pitch with TJ Picks. Guys, we had a great podcast last week. We finished the podcast leans on Sunday with a 17-3 day. That means that 17 winners, only 3 losses on Sunday, guys. The parlay of the day for Sunday hit. That was unbelievable. 17-3 for the podcast leans on Sunday. So I gave those all for free, and we're back at it again tonight, guys. Grab your pencils, paper, and let's get right into it. A-League on Friday, November 7th to the Australian Soccer League. That's where we're going to start. We go to Adelaide United, plus 120. Western Sydney Wanderers, plus 188. Current standings, guys, this is 10 and 11 out of 12 right here. This is 10th. Adelaide's in 10th. Western Sydney Wanderers is in 11th place. These are, on the bottom. Adelaide has 4 goals in 3 games, 5 goals conceded. Western Sydney Wanderers only has 2 goals in 3 games. 2 goals in 3 games, 3 goals conceded. Adelaide, last game, lost 2-1 to Auckland, and prior to that, lost 2-1 to MacArthur. Western Sydney Wanderers tied 1-1 with MacArthur and lost 1-0 to Auckland. So they played similar teams, haven't been scoring much. Both teams need a win, guys. We got to go the one way we know what to do when the lines are like this and we have some bottom tier teams. We got to go both to score. Give me both to score. Adelaide United, Western Sydney Wanderers. Next up, Perth Glory versus Central Coast Mariners. Perth Glory minus 106. Central Coast Mariners plus 258. Central Coast Mariners 8th place. Perth Glory all the way at the bottom. Central Coast Mariners 4 goals, 5 goals conceded. Perth Glory has only scored 2 goals and conceded 8 in 3 games. Perth Glory lost 2-0 to Melbourne Victory. Prior to that, they lost 4-0 to Melbourne City. Then they had a 2-2 draw in game number 1. Central Coast Mariners tied 1-1 with Wellington Phoenix, lost 0-2 to Sydney, and beat Newcastle Jets 3-2. So that's how they're looking. You know what, guys? I like goals here. Give me over goals in Perth Glory versus Central Coast Mariners. Next up, Wellington Phoenix plus 354. Auckland FC has been shown to be a powerhouse. They're the expansion team that made it to the playoffs last year, made a big run. They're in first place right now, taking on Wellington Phoenix team, who is in 4th place. Auckland has only conceded 1 goal. They've scored only 3. They've got good defense, aren't scoring a whole lot, not giving up a bunch of goals. Wellington Phoenix, 5 goals in 3 games, 4 goals conceded. But last time they faced off against each other was a 6-1 win to Auckland. That's why Auckland are the favorites here. They are in first place, minus 132. But you know what, guys? Even though Auckland has that great defense, I think Wellington Phoenix at home can sneak one in here. Give me both to score. Wellington Phoenix, Auckland FC. That'll do it for the A-League on Friday. Next up, we're going to go to Serie A, Italy. We have 1 game. Pisa versus Cremonese. Pisa plus 126. Cremonese plus 242. Guys, this is going to be simple. Give me both to score. Pisa versus Cremonese. Next up, we go to the Spain, La Liga. Spain, La Liga. Elche plus 172. Real Sociedad plus 172. Guys, this is the exact same line. Elche is in 9th place, 12 goals scored, 13 conceded after 11 games. Real Sociedad, 13 goals, 16 conceded. We got to go both to score, guys. This is a Friday both to score special. And that's what we're going to have as a play. Elche Real Sociedad, both to score. We do have a Bundesliga game, guys. Bundesliga, Werder Bremen versus Wolfsburg. Werder Bremen plus 118. Wolfsburg plus 207. Werder Bremen's in 9th place. 13 goals scored, 17 conceded. Wolfsburg, 9th. 9 games, 11 goals scored, 16 conceded. They're in 12th place. Last game for Werder Bremen, 1-1 draw. Prior to that, a 1-0 win. And prior to that, a 2-2 draw. Wolfsburg, 2-3 to Hoffenheim. And they have a 0-1 loss to Holstein Kiel and a 1-0 win to Hamburger, guys. Wolfsburg has only won 1 game in the last 5. Werder Bremen have won 2, drawed 2, and lost 1. This is a little tricky one here, guys. I'm going to go with the Werder Bremen money line win here. Werder Bremen money line. We do have one MLS game, guys, on Friday. Charlotte FC versus New York City FC. The winner advances to the quarterfinals. Charlotte FC is plus 131. New York City FC plus 174. The last time these two teams faced off against each other, I believe was a 0-0 draw, guys. And game 1 had a 1-0 win by New York City FC. They play the best out of 3 here in these series, guys. Best out of 3. Charlotte did win on the PKs in that second game. Both very low scoring, guys. We do possibly think we're going to get another low scoring game here. Charlotte. This one's a tricky one, you guys. I know both first 2 games have been low scoring. But you know what, guys? We're going to go with a both to score here. It's everything on the line, guys. Even though the first 2 games have been low scoring, I think these teams bounce back and each get a goal here. Charlotte FC, New York City FC, give me both to score. Next up, we have Liga MX, guys. Very important Liga MX. Final weekend before the playoffs. This is the final weekend for Liga MX. We got Juarez versus Querétaro. 1 game left. Juarez is in 7th place, guys, with 23 points. They're in the play-in for the playoffs. 7, 8, 9, and 10 are in the play-in. First 6 teams qualify automatically. So these guys that stay in 7, 8, 9, and 10 have to play an extra game, have to do a little bit extra to get into the main playoffs. Juarez is in that 7th slot at 23 points. They could, if they win, they could match 26 points, but Chivas is going to stay in that 6th spot because unless Juarez scores like 10 goals. So this isn't really an important game for Juarez, but it is an important game for Querétaro, guys. Querétaro is 17 points. If they could get a win here, they jump up to 20, which puts them in that 10th spot. And with some help and maybe Pumas and a couple other teams not winning, they have a slight chance to get in. So this is a very important game for Querétaro. Not so much for Juarez. Juarez still minus 161 favorite. They are at home. Querétaro battling for everything, trying to squeeze in. Give me both to score here, guys. Juarez, Querétaro, both to score. Next up, Mazatlan plus 203 versus Necaxa plus 104. Current standings, 15th and 16th place. Mazatlan is at 13 points. They really can't do anything, guys. They're just going to play for pride. A win gets them 16 points, not enough for the top 10. Necaxa is at 16 points. This is another team that has a very small minimal chance. If they could get a win, they go to 19 points, which puts them in that 10th spot as well, ahead of Pumas, who have 18 points. But they would need Santos, Atlas, Querétaro, and San Luis, and Necaxa. I mean, sorry, this is Necaxa. They would need all those other teams to lose and them to win to get 10 spots. So not likely that they're going to advance even with the win. Mazatlan is, like I mentioned, playing for pride. You know what, guys? We got to go both to score here as well. Give me a pride game. Give me a goal for each squad. Give me both to score. Mazatlan versus Necaxa. Next up, Club Tijuana at home versus Atlas. Club Tijuana minus 152. Atlas plus 404. Club Tijuana is in that 9th slot, guys, with 21 points. With the win, they go to 24 points, which puts them in that 7th slot. Still the playing slot, but a little bit better playing slot. So they definitely want to get a win here. They don't want to be passed up by Pumas. Atlas, guys, with 17 points. Could win again and hope that Puma, Santos, Querétaro, all those other teams lose. Important game for them as well, guys. You guys know where I'm going with this one, guys. Pride, movement in the playing spots. We got to go both to score here, guys. Give me a both to score night in Liga MX. Club Tijuana, Atlas, both to score. That's going to do it for Friday. Let's move on to Saturday soccer action. We go right back into the MLS, guys. MLS, we have a game between Minnesota United taking on the Seattle Sounders. The winner advances to the quarterfinals. We saw the Sounders win 4-2. Very impressive game over Minnesota. The first game saw Minnesota Sounders go 0-0 and Minnesota get the win. So this is the rubber match. This is going to be a good game, guys. And just like the last one, there were goals. We got to keep it that way in these final games where it's the winner takes all. I got to go with both to score, guys. Both to score, Minnesota United and Seattle Sounders. That moves us to the next game, Cincinnati Columbus Crew. We're also playing a rubber match. Columbus Crew won 4-0 this recent game. And Cincinnati won at home 1-0 in the first game. Cincinnati plus 133, Columbus Crew 166. Give me both to score, guys. Both to score here as well. Last but not least, Inter Miami on Saturday at home taking on Nashville. This is also a rubber match. The last game saw Nashville win 2-1. First game in Miami won 3-1. We've seen an over between these two guys. I'm going to keep it going with the over. Give me over goals, Inter Miami versus Nashville. And I just think that Messi and the boys from Miami are going to qualify into the quarterfinals. So that's what we're going to do for that game there. Give me over goals and give me Inter Miami to advance. Saturday, we're going to go to the Premier League, guys. Premier League on Saturday, we have some games. Tottenham versus Manchester United. We got to go both to score here, guys. Give me both to score. Everton versus Fulham, guys. I got to go another both to score here. Everton, Fulham, both to score. West Ham versus Burnley, guys. Give me West Ham money line. Sunderland versus Arsenal, guys. Arsenal's a parlay piece at minus 250. Sunderland just came up this season. They're playing pretty well, not doing too bad. I just think Arsenal, guys, they just coming off a Champions League win, 3-0. Guys, believe it or not, Arsenal has been doing this well. First place in the Premier League, doing very well in the Champions League. And they have so many players that are injured, guys, some top key players that are injured for Arsenal, and they're still doing what they're doing, guys. I believe they are in second place in the Champions League table, 12 points, but actually tied with Bayern Munich for 12 points. Inter Milan also have 12 points. Arsenal have, let me just tell you who's injured right now, guys. They're doing this without Martinelli, Odegaard, Noni Madueke, Kai Havertz, and Gabriel Jesus, guys. We're talking about some key players that are not even playing right now that are on the injured list. Guys, Arsenal's a very stacked team. They have a lot of depth, and they're doing very well, and they're going to get the win here. Moneyline parlay piece for Arsenal. Next up, Chelsea and Wolves. Chelsea coming off a game here in the Champions League where they drew 2-2 to Karabag. We thought Chelsea was going to win here. They have some injuries as well. Chelsea should take down the Wolves here in this England Premier game, so that's going to be a parlay piece as well. Chelsea moneyline, Chelsea team total. Arsenal moneyline, Arsenal team total as well for the England Premier League. We went over the England Premier League, and let's go to Australia. Jumping around here, Australia on Saturday we got Melbourne Victory versus Melbourne City. We're gonna go with the both to score there. Both to score. Sydney at home taking on MacArthur. We're gonna go with Sydney money line. Then we go to Brisbane Roar Newcastle Jets. We got to go with the over goals there, guys. Over goals in that game. Next up, we're going to La Liga Spain. La Liga Spain. We have some games here on Saturday. Girona versus Alaves. We're going to go both to score. Girona versus Alaves. Sevilla versus Osasuna. We got to go Sevilla money line. Atletico Madrid Levante. Atletico Madrid as a parlay piece. Espanyol versus Villarreal, guys. Villarreal did not do too well. A very disappointing -350 team here in the Champions League today. And they lost to Paphos from the Greek league, guys. Terrible showing for Villarreal, who's in the top 3 in the Liga of Spain. Just did not show up, did not represent at all. Give me both to score. Espanyol versus Villarreal. Let's check this out here. You know what? We have one league that we didn't touch. On Friday, I'll go back in a minute to see if they have a game, but that's going to be the French League, guys. The French League. Let me just double check that they have some games. Yes, here they are. French League for Saturday, we go to Marseille taking on Brest. Marseille money line is going to be a parlay piece there. Le Havre versus Nantes, give me both to score. Monaco versus Lens, give me Monaco money line. Monaco money line. Let me just double check to see if these guys had a game on Friday. There is a game on Friday, guys. So we're going to backtrack a little bit. Friday in the Liga France, Paris FC versus Rennes. Paris FC, the other Paris has 18 goals, 20 conceded. Rennes 18 goals, 17 conceded. We got to go with the both to score there on Paris versus Rennes for the French League on Friday. Back to Saturday. We're going to go to the Italian League, guys. Italian League on Saturday takes us to Lecce versus Hellas Verona. We're going to go both to score there. Como versus Cagliari, Como money line. Juventus versus Torino, guys. Give me Juventus money line. And Parma versus AC Milan. AC Milan's a -180. But you know what, guys? Everyone's been scoring on AC Milan. They haven't been dominating teams like they normally did in the past. Give me both to score in Parma versus AC Milan. And we will go to the Bundesliga next. Bundesliga for Saturday, Hamburger versus Dortmund. You know what, guys? Dortmund goal games haven't had too many goals in the Bundesliga. They just came off of a loss versus Manchester City in the Champions League. We knew Manchester City was going to take them out there. In this game, guys, Hamburger versus Dortmund. Hamburger coming off a 1-4 loss to Cologne. You know what, guys? The better team here is Dortmund. Not sure they're going to score a lot of goals, but we're just going to go with Dortmund money line. Dortmund money line for game 1. Next up, Hoffenheim versus Leipzig. We got to go both to score there. Then Bayern Munich, guys, -500. Big favorite versus Union Berlin. Bayern Munich should win. They did play in Champions League. They had a big win, 2 versus PSG. I told everybody, hey, Bayern Munich is going to win on the money line. It was great odds. It was at PSG. You just got to remember, guys, with this win now, Bayern Munich has won 16 in a row. 16 in a row wins, not draws, not losses. 16 in a row wins after this win. And previous to that, their last loss was versus PSG in the Club World Cup. That's why I told people this was a revenge game for Bayern Munich. They're playing much better, have a better squad right now. They're stronger, and they took down PSG 2-1. So Bayern Munich will beat Union Berlin. They are super juicy, though. So I don't know if they're going to come out and score a lot of goals. But normally, anytime there's a Bayern Munich match, there are goals. So we're going to go with the over goals in Bayern Munich versus Union Berlin. Next up, Bayer Leverkusen versus Heidenheim. We're going to go Bayer Leverkusen money line as a parlay piece. Borussia Mönchengladbach and Cologne. We're going to go with a both to score there. And we'll finish off Saturday with the Mexican League. We got some important games there. Important games. Tigres versus San Luis. Tigres is in that fourth spot. Tigres is at 33 points. With a win, it can move them to the first spot. The other teams still have to play, though. With that win, very important for Tigres, they'll go to 36 points, which will put them in first place, but the other teams still have a game. Cruz Azul is in first place right now with 35 points. Toluca is in second place with 34. Club America 34, Tigres 33, and Monterrey 31. These are the top 5 teams. So with the win, Tigres goes to 36. San Luis is in 14th place. They're at 16 points. They're in the same situation. If they could get a win, they go to 19 points, get into that 10th slot. But need to hope that Pumas don't get a tie or a win, or they'll match them with 19 points. So San Luis has a very, very slim chance to get in. But you know what, guys? I think Tigres is going to take the win here. But we are going to go with the both to score, guys. Give me a both to score versus Tigres and San Luis in the Liga MX for game number 1. And that moves us into game number 2, Chivas versus Monterrey. Chivas is in that 6th slot, want to stay in that 6th slot, so they're going to want to get a win here. Monterrey, with the win, goes to 34, can, really sneak into that 4th slot, but not really any further there. The highest they can get is 34 right now, guys. We're going to go both to score in Chivas versus Monterrey. Toluca versus Club America, guys. This is going to be a really good game, but it is the last game of the season. And these two teams, have been champions previously. Toluca won last year. America had won the years before. The winner here goes to 37 points. So this is a very important game. The winner takes, first place until Cruz Azul plays. Then they'll be able to jump in front of them. But you know what, guys? With all that on the line, the pride, everything else, I really love this game as a both to score. Give me both to score. Toluca versus Club America. Next game, León versus Puebla. León is at minus 118. Puebla plus 258. These are the bottom of the barrel teams, guys, and they can't do anything. This is just a pride game. I don't know who's going to play. It's one of those games that you just got there the last game of the season and you have fun. Hopefully nobody gets hurt. Give me both to score. León versus Puebla. Then we got Cruz Azul versus Pumas. Pumas battling to stay in that, we mentioned it, in that 10th slot. They could be knocked out, though, because they're playing Cruz Azul, who's battling for that number 1 spot. They want to be number 1. With the win, they secure number 1. You know what? Sorry, Pumas, but you're not going to get that 10th slot. If you lose this game, you're out of the playoffs, and that may just happen. It just sucks for you that Cruz Azul might be wanting to get that first place spot. So give me Cruz Azul money line, guys. Give me Cruz Azul money line at minus 156. Minus 156. And you know what, guys? We're going to do a grandma parlay for Saturday, guys. We're going to give you a grandma parlay. Let's do it. Grandma parlay for Saturday. It's going to be... The grandma parlay for Saturday is going to take us back to the England Premier League. It's going to be 2 money line favorites. We talked about both of these teams earlier. Give me Arsenal money line, parlay that with Chelsea money line, guys. That's your Saturday parlay of the day. And now we move on to Sunday. Sunday soccer action, guys, takes us to the MLS, a big game. Expansion team, San Diego, in their first year, guys. I really like them. There was a top play for me in their first game. I took them money line, and it was a big winner. They played hard. They played with a lot of heart, and they're going back to San Diego. Winner take all. They went 2-2 versus Portland at Portland. Then in game 1, a very dominating back at home. So you guys, you know what? I like this play a lot. I like San Diego money line. I like San Diego to qualify into the next round. Give me San Diego FC money line, and I like it a lot as the winner for Sunday in the MLS. Sunday also takes us to the Premier League, Crystal Palace versus Brighton. England Premier League, we go with both to score here. Brentford versus Newcastle, we got to go over goals here. Aston Villa versus Bournemouth. We're going to go both to score. Nottingham Forest versus Leeds United. I got to go both to score there as well. And then Manchester versus Liverpool. Big game. We're talking about the champions from last year, Liverpool, taking on Manchester City. Last time they played against each other, Liverpool won 2-0. Prior to that, 2-0 as well. Manchester City coming off a 4-1 win over Dortmund. Liverpool coming off a 1-0 big win over Real Madrid. They're playing very well right now. This is a tough one to pick a winner in, guys. I think we're going to see both to score here. That's what the play we're going to stick with as the lean. Give me both to score. Manchester City versus Liverpool. Serie A for Sunday in Italy takes us to Atalanta versus Sassuolo. Give me Atalanta money line as a parlay piece. Genoa versus Fiorentina. We're going to go both to score. Bologna versus Napoli. Give me both to score there as well. AS Roma versus Udinese. Give me AS Roma money line. Inter Milan versus Lazio. I got to go both to score there as well. La Liga Spain for Sunday. Atletico Bilbao versus Real Oviedo. Give me Atletico Bilbao money line. Rayo Vallecano, Real Madrid. Give me Real Madrid money line as a parlay piece. Mallorca versus Getafe. We're going to go both to score. Mallorca versus Getafe. Valencia versus Real Betis. Real Betis money line plus 123. Celta Vigo versus Barcelona, guys. I got to go over goals there and give me Barcelona money line there as well. And then we're going to go to the Australian Soccer League. Actually, there's no games there. The games are going to be on Friday and Saturday only. So we will go to the Mexican Soccer League. There's only one game on the Mexican Soccer League for that day. It's Santos Laguna versus Pachuca. Depending on how everybody's standing in the qualification zone, Santos Laguna still might have a slight chance to get in, especially if Atlas and Querétaro don't win. Very important game for them. Pachuca is in the 22nd point spot, so they may move up a little bit there. We're going to go both to score here in Santos Laguna versus Pachuca. And then the Bundesliga, guys. Bundesliga, we're going to finish off with the Bundesliga on Sunday. Freiburg versus St. Pauli. We're going to go Freiburg money line. Stuttgart versus Augsburg. We're going to go both to score. Stuttgart, Augsburg. Eintracht Frankfurt versus Mainz. We're going to go Eintracht Frankfurt money line. Eintracht Frankfurt money line. And for Sunday, let's do another grandma parlay, guys. Let's do another grandma parlay. And for Sunday's grandma parlay, guys, we're going to go La Liga Spain. Two teams that battled it out last week in El Clasico. The top teams in Spain. Can't go wrong with these guys. Grandma loves them. They're both at around minus 200. When you put them together, even better odds. Real Madrid money line, FC Barcelona money line. And that's going to do it, guys, for the soccer action this weekend. And let's move on into NFL. Get those done quick. All right, guys. We had a heartbreak teaser loss on Monday night. We had the Cardinals plus 10. We had the over 46 points. And, man, all we needed was a field goal, and it was a super bad beat, man. There were so many opportunities. Dallas Cowboys could have had a field goal in at least 3 or 4 of the drives. They decided to go for it on one. They fumbled it away on another. They lost the ball again. They lost the ball twice. I mean, they could have even had a field goal at the end there when they were still 2 scores away. They were in field goal range. They lost it at the end. Arizona had a chance to kick a field goal and go up by points. They went for it on 4th down. They didn't get it. They gave the Cowboys another chance to get the ball, guys. It was gross, man, the way we lost that teaser. We were on the right side. We were on Arizona. I even said on my live that night that Arizona might win that game, and they did. Prior to that, we've been doing very well in the teasers. So we will talk about Thursday night, guys, since that's tomorrow. Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Broncos. The Broncos are -9. The over-under is 43. You know what, guys? I think it's going to be a good game for the Denver Broncos. I'm a big Raider fan, but the Raiders are not playing well right now. And the only play I can see here right now is a teaser, and that's going to be Broncos -2 and give me under 50 points. Under 50 points. I think Denver's going to control the game, be ahead, and just run that clock. Definitely don't think the Raiders can win. The only way the Raiders can win this game is if we get another rigged game here. So give me Denver Broncos -2, under 50. That's the teaser we're going to have for Thursday night football. Moving on to Sunday football, we have a game in Berlin. Colts versus Falcons. Colts are -6.5. The over-under is 48.5. I do like points here. We're going to do another little teaser here for this game. Keep it nice and simple. Give me the Falcons +13.5 and give me over 41.5 points. That's going to be the teaser for that one. New York Giants at Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears are -4.5. The over-under is 47. I'm going to keep it simple here in this game. Giants having some injuries. Chicago Bears coming off, I believe, a win. Big win over Cincinnati, 47-42. Prior to that, they lost 16-30 to the Baltimore Ravens. New York Giants coming off a nasty 34-24 win. Loss to San Francisco 49ers. You know what, guys? We got to go with the over here. Neither team's playing great defense. I'm going to go with the straight over here. Give me over 47 points, Chicago Bears versus New York Giants. Next up, Carolina Panthers, New Orleans Saints. The over-under is 39 for a reason. Give me under 39 points in that game. I'm not going to pick a side in some of these games, guys. I'm going to go with the straight over or under. Next up, Buffalo Bills versus Miami Dolphins. It's at Dolphins. Over-under is 50 points. Buffalo Bills are -9.5. I'm going to go with a teaser here, guys. Give me Bills -2.5 and give me under 57 for this game, guys. Under 57, Bills -2.5. Next up, we got Cleveland Browns versus New York Jets. Browns are -2.5, and it's in New York. I got to go. The over-under is 38. Give me under 38 points, guys. Under 38 points. Jacksonville Jaguars, Houston Texans. Flip a coin on this one, guys. This is an ugly game. The over-under is 37.5. You know what, guys? I'm going to go over 37.5 points in this game. Next up, New England Patriots at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Buccaneers -2.5. I'm going to go with Buccaneers -2.5 at home. Baltimore Ravens versus Minnesota Vikings. Over-under is 49. Ravens -4. You know what, guys? Give me over 49 points here in this game. Arizona Cardinals versus Seattle Seahawks. Over-under is 45 points. I like Brissett, what he's been doing with the Cardinals. I see them gelling a little bit better than with Kyler Murray. Give me Cardinals +6.5. Los Angeles Rams, San Francisco 49ers at San Francisco. Give me San Francisco +4.5. Detroit Lions, Washington Commanders. Give me Detroit Lions -8. And in our Sunday night game, we're probably going to have a teaser, and it's going to be the Steelers +10 because it's Chargers -3. So give me the Steelers +10 and give me over 38 points, guys, in the teaser. And you know what, guys? I got to go with bounce back with Herbert over 1.5 touchdown passes, guys. And that's going to do it, guys. We're just going to end with Sunday night football. Once again, guys, I appreciate your support. Got a lot of plays in here. Take some notes, rewatch it, send it to your friends, like and comment. Anytime you guys like my reels and comment them, guys, doesn't cost anything, and it helps me with my reach. So thanks again. VIP is open. Hit me up. We got some special deals, Black Friday specials going on right now. Get you in for November and get you in for the rest of the year or just November to check it out, guys. So that's it, guys. Have a good night. Signing out. Until next time.
This is On the Pitch with TJ Picks. He's Tijuana Raf, the top soccer capper in the game. Tune in to see how he builds his plays and get a sneak peek at the winning strategies he shares with his VIPs.
Tune into On the Pitch with TJ Picks and Tail Tijuana Raf today. Como siempre, apuesta con responsabilidad.